Greetings South Africa, igama lami ngicela ngokwasikhakhane sikwi-podcast affirmation lapha e-studio sethu esisemhlanga eBeverly Hills Hotel. Namhlanje sivakashelwe isilomo umnumzane uNgizwe Mchunu, umuntu owaziwa ngokusolwa ngama-unrest aseke ahlukumeza i-South Africa kakhulu. I think kube kuunyaka odlule or year before last la sibone khona eSouth Africa ibhekana nesimo sepolitiki ebesingesihle kahle kakhulukazi ngokuboshwa kuka former president ubaba uJacob Zuma. Sicela ubingelele macingwane emlando waMchunu.
Ngiyabingelela kakhulu kuwe Mathula Mbonga ngamqhele. Ngibingelele kuwo bonke abantu ababukela le podcast ithiwa igama lakho
Podcast
affirmation bani
Podcast affirmation.
Podcast affirmation ngiyanibingelela kakhulu kubo bonke abantu asebebukela lapha bebuka bonke abantu abafikile lapha bezokhuluma ngokuhlohlokana kwabo nobuholi babo nama differences of political agenda and different opinions in terms of government, ruling and everything. And I just greet you all. This is the platform where all politicians should enjoy and make sure that they express their consent. Social media is the best.
Sibonga kakhulu macingwane. Islogan sethu sijwayele ukuthi when the big name talk they speak to us. I-podcast affirmation le sinongizwa Mchunu elandela abaholi abaningi abahlonishwayo asebeke bakhuluma nathi esibala khona Dr. Makhosi Khoza, a former member of parliament, kube khona president we-IFP ubaba uvele Nkosi Nhlabisa and different leaders of ANC including secretary ANC ubaba uBheki Mtolo, a former finance minister ubaba uMalusi Gigaba, and a former premier KwaZulu-Natal and former health minister uDr. Mkhize and many others. Bamacingwane uthe la mawufuna siqale funa sibe sithi zibekwa zibe ihlalo dabeni. Ake sive esiqale ngale. Kade usecaleni kuleli sonto siyabona ukuthi icala lakho lihambe kanjani. Kukhulunywa ngendaba ukuthi wena owa instigator ama unrest la across the country, I think more than 200 billion. Awusichazele ekabale unrest.
Unrest kahulumeni, unrest is stupid deed of the leadership of this country. The unrest belongs to the government at all cost. It does not belong to anyone, and I don't know this thing. We are still hunting, even ourselves, even myself. Ngizafisa ukwazi ukuthi ubani umuntu who have caused such a disaster in a whole country that never happened in the history of our continent, not even in a country. And thina iyodwa kuphela into esasilwela ukuthi ubaba uZuma akufanele aboshwe. He's a freedom fighter, and he has stayed and he has wanikela ngempilo yakhe exile, washiya abafazi, washiya umhlaba wakubo, wayofunda ilimi angazazi elwela izwe laseNingizimu Afrika. Mayibuya waboshwa waboshwa u12 years, and then is the freedom fighter and is the president of this country. So therefore there is no way that if he commit a crime, he must be arrested. But the trial must be fair. There was no fair trial, and then he was arrested. That's what we are fighting for.
Usukwakhuluma naye mhlambe yena umsholozi after ephume ejele since kwabe sekuphela isigwebo sakhe ngoba phela ngomunye abantu ababephambili bethi ayikhale besabisana ngokuthi if umsholozi akadedelwa izwe lizosha and ngempela izwe lasha. Usukwaxoxa naye mhlambe.
Angithi ke lokhu ukuthi izwe lizosha into ehlala ishiwo nje nabantu nje besuke betelekela kwa Eskom noma beteleka kwa Transnet. They always say one thing, but the behavior in the arrest of Msholozi was far different. But the weights were the same, because as you know, the people, especially the Zulu people that I will speak for, as I'm representing them, abantu labana bakhuluma into bese thola ukuthi ke mase kwenzeka thothi yenzeke leyo nto abayishilo because of their power, and then thola ukuthi mhlawumbe ke bese ba more exaggerated as they were planned. So therefore ngihlangane nobaba uNcamalala, ngahlangana naye kakhulu before aboshwe, during ezoboshwa, and even after eseboshiwe uNcamalala into eyenzekile lapha kutholakala ukuthi impela umchazele ngakho konke nomlando wakhe nakho konke nokuxhumana ngisho nomongameli basemazweni omhlaba okuhlanganisa abanye omongameli ababhekene nezinkinga ezi serious emhlabeni zeziphi njengamanje that I can't mention because I'm the leader. I need to protect our conversation, private conversation. Ngoba ngikhuluma no-president, naye ekhuluma no-president. Zuma speaking to Ngizwe Mchunu, those presidents, they must be, they must protect each other. Wangichazela nangomlando wongena kwale ndoda ephethe njengamanje. So ke manje ke into eyenzekile ukuthi ke ukwazile ukuthi abonge support futhi akazange kube exclusive ukuthi ngibonga wena amacingwane cha. There's nothing like that. He's very professional and very legit. So he was thanking everyone who supported him, but he was not thanking the violence. Mcholozi is a very noble person. He can choose to die today. Kunoma kube nodlame South Africa in his name.
Kukhona abathi mhlawumbe usetshenziswa uyena umsholozi ukudivide ANC, especially uku-attack the sitting president, upresident uCyril Ramaphosa. Ungathini la?
Cha, ngiyachitha konke lokho amanga alihlaza amanga osuthu lawo. Efanele nikwazi ukuthi nina nisho njalo niyangidakelwa. Ngoba nikhuluma into engekho, nikhuluma into enifunzwa abanye abantu so that people can never have an opinion in this country except they are being sent by someone, except bagqisha imali emasendeni. Niyangidakelwa. Abasho njalo ke bangidakelwa. Because we are grooming the next generation to lead and to be legit and to be honest in the entire society. So now, when we create inhlamba entsha, kunenhlamba entsha manje, uyangithi ngithini mfana? Ngithi mina kunenhlamba entsha manje yokuthuka abantu yokuthi, for an example, emndenini makwaphumelela nje uwedwa. Buka manje mina umlando wakho ngiyawazi. Kade ngibuka nje ukhonkotho abanye abantu lapha ukhonkotho izinja lapha eceleni. Nino plus ngiyakhonkotho nje ikhonkotho into engekho. Umlando wenu ngiyalazi. Ngaze ngamncoma uBlosa ngathi mina uBlosa intatheli lokuqala yakwazi ukushada yakho umuze yenze into ngithi mina yazi ukuthi kuyenzeka ukuthi uma usebenza umsebenzi bese ungena ugcine unaka impilo zabanye abantu kodwa yakhe impilo. Ngamncoma. Namanje mina ngithene ukwena mangihlala lapha phansi. Wazi ukuthi nomfowethu ngizongimema ngiyokwembesa manje. Ngathi mina bafowethu ugcina ngosuku sidalelwe kwakhe ibizo baba omkhulu. Imisebenzi namatoho kufanele sikwenze. Njengamanje ke ngikhuluma into eyodwa ngithi mina kunenhlamba entsha. Waphumelela emndenini uthwele. So that you cannot enjoy your success and teach the next generation to the routine ngoba kuthi hayi bafundisa ukuthwala. Mawukhuluma opinion yakho in the country uqisha imali emasendeni. So now we are creating a generation of robots where you press, say, mangikhuluma. Mayikhuluma loya usikakala tell you who. What is that? We're smart enough for that shit. Yangizwa? I am here as the president of the Pink Nation to teach people to be honest and to express their consent irregardless of basatshiswa ngokufa nokuphila ngoba uma ngabe you fail to express your consent, you fail to express and exercise your freedom of speech and the freedom of right, therefore you die twice. You are already dead. The only death you are waiting for, waiting and waking. Sondelene. Into eyenzakalayo waiting ukusho ukuthi ushone phansi emgodini.
Macingwane sise lapho ngoba kade ngisho ukuthi kukhona abakusola ukuthi usebenziswa uformer president uZuma ukuthi uattack the sitting president ubaba uCyril Ramaphosa. Kuke kwakhala ngisho omunye ongathi ngingabiza ukuthi usemndenini wena uformer premier kwaZulu Natal ubaba uSenzo Mchunu waze wabiza meeting yomndeni ukuthi usacela ukuthi ukhuzwe ngoba izinkulumo zakho azehli kahle and they seem to be to be made ukuthi they attack the sitting president and the current leadership noma the leadership ye ANC ekhona njengamanje. Wakwakhuluma nawo Macingwane.
uSenzo Mchunu uyangibhedela. I'm calling you today Senzo Mchunu kodwa ubaba kimi because of what you have done to me. You never exercise the father figure. You never exercise the family representative. You've only cared about your political career. Therefore, you think I was the person yokuthi uchikchelicha kuyena. Doesn't matter ukuthi ngiyafa noma nginjani. So therefore, I got no remorse for you. Ziyakhala ke manje.
But angithi wethu uyakhuza Macengwane ngoba
Ayikho into ayikhuza ngoba uyangazi. Senzo minister uyangazi. Macengwane ndaba zethu uyangazi. Wawazi umlando wami uyangazi futhi kangihlanye. Kwakufanele wena wenze all means to get me and to call me. Kodwa hayi wena ukujatshulelwa haphazardly eyenzakala emhlabeni and then you conclude ukuthi I'm the one owenza leyo nto leyo. And then I remember that I was told by someone who is insila ka-president owathi when you have misled the president as a result of the disaster. Phoenix nje president wena no usenzo Mchunu minister and Bhekicele oba misleda uyokuthi in terms of ethnic mobilization. That ethnic mobilization come from you, Senzo Mchunu and Bhekicele. So therefore you must answer to that, and I will face you face to face, so to make sure that you answer to that, because you have created a remorse about me that I don't even explain, and then I can't even go further about it. As a result of Utinina, you are protecting your political careers. Therefore, Senzo Mchunu wabheda kakhulu ekuthenini angakwazi ukungifonela mina noma ngifuna sangithole. Kodwa mina ngathola ama statement awenzayo, ngathola mina address nation ngami, ngathola uBhekicele address nation ngami ethi kunomuntu ohambe ezibiza ngopresident engakhethwe umuntu. Someone like Bhekicele boasting about my vote. I voted for him to be in parliament. Now he's boasting about my vote that I'm nothing as a public person. I'm nothing as a voter. I'm nothing as a citizen. Yena uposta ngokuthi yena uBhekicele ke mina ngabe ngiyibiza ngomongameli kubongameli ngikhethe ubani. Yena ukuthi uqhosha ngevote lami eParliament. Therefore, I wonder whether you are in the next cabinet.
Kukhona nane issue la sisuka lapho ukuthi awuqala ukutwistana nabaholi noma ukuphambana nabaholi ngezinkulumo okwaphambana futhi no former premier ubaba uSihle Zikalala kwazi wagcina kuba ne-issue la ekuthiwa naze ngagcina nehlubana ngeqhupha khona awusichaze kwenzakalani nanokuthi nize igcina iphela futhi indaba igcine phi mhlawumbe abanye abantu aba understand ukuthi igcina ifika phi conclusion yayo.
No, the only thing that happened to former premier Sihle Zikalala is that I understood him that he's not a leader. The only conclusion I understood him that he's not a leader, and he's not a body leader. He's got so much feelings, and my feelings mawadinga zomholi wagcina ngomngakho akumasaje iqolo agijime kuwe ngeindololwane so that lo muholi loyo ungakwazi kulokho nje ukuthi ke wehlisa umoya bese uyaphambili. But you can't get on stage and don't expect a buckle from the audience. Nobody likes you. Not everybody likes your songs. If you got so much feelings, don't get on stage. How many people have criticized me? How many people have opinions of me? Did I run after them? Did I threaten to kill them? Did I hit them? No. I'm the leader. I was born the leader, and I understand the media. So I'm here telling ukuthi uSihle Zikalala is not a leader at all. Doesn't matter how much bemnabukelisa bemthatha kwi-province ehlulekile lo short betha kawo bamfishane eParliament abela abantu abafishane eParliament. Doesn't matter ukuthini, doesn't matter ukuthi ipatanisa yenzani ANC ngaye. He's just not a leader. We are in this disaster eNdlunkulu kaZulu. We are in this disaster in KZN and unrest and everything because we had no leader during the difficult times.
What do you think of the ANC? Do you think the ANC is standing any chance ukuthi ithathe province noma ibuyise province ngonyaka ozayo?
ANC is in the bigger crisis. One, njengamanje laba baholi abawu5 abakhethiwe.
Yeah.
Angifuni uqamba ngiyaxhumana nabo, but we are not friends. We are in communication with them, and they are respecting me, and they are also supporting me in the case against myself and the state regarding the former president and an unrest. Baba Mtolo ngiyabonga. ngiyabonga mfoka Duma mfowethu ngiyabonga. I-support elinayo ngawo yonke indlela. Kodwa fanele sikhulume iqiniso. You are facing a disaster. We are not friends. I will tell you straight. You are facing the challenge that you'll be hardship to overcome. Instead, myself, yabona, in the country, njengamanje, not even our province, there is a leadership crisis. Mawuzokhumbula ngisho iBhayibheli ukuthi bathi makube nenkinga zo Noah, zo Joshua, zo bani, and then uNkulunkulu waphokamisa abantu abafana noNoah bakhande imkhumbi. ONoah balibala kulaya nabafazi babantu benza imkhuba thizeni uNkulunkulu kwaba ne-crisis ye-leadership waphinde wadonsa omunye umuntu. So I am the chosen one, and as the president of the Bhinqa Nation, I will represent my Bhinqas, and I will represent the highly poor rest of them all abanganama conflicts abafunzwa imoholo yezalukazi imoholo yelokunjana so that they can be managed or bangakhovwe ngaleyo moholo eqhamuka kithina as a pay taxes. Never and never again shall it be. President of the Bhinqa Nation allow such disaster. I will lead this country and I will lead the province and I will be the decider. I'm not a politician and I'll never be one, but I will be the decider who lead the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and I will be the decider who lead the country of South Africa, because as the Zulu people, as Amapinga, we are the majority of this country.
Who do you think should lead the province next year?
And then, who will lead the province next year between IFP and ANC will be determined by some smaller parties.
Okay.
Because what is happening in Durban right now, nobody have thought about it. Because our ANC members, they think they're smart enough. They never thought about the disaster that they will ask Mavunda to mobilize other people like they play political game like that. Yabon. Namanje EFF have just announced ukuthi ba divorce umshado wabo no lokunjani IFP. And then yonke leyo nto leyo iyalokhunja ikhombisa ngokusobala ukuthi uMalema he may have a potential, he may be a good leader, but he's not visible to what he was talking about. Ngekalunge kuleli data lasezolweni, it's too smart, it's too smart. Idata lela lasezolweni is too smart. Ngeke ayiwine leya izamani.
Bani idata manje lasezolweni?
Hayi ayalazi la itata dlalibheka itata ihlalipiri itata utuli itata hey kodwa dlalibheka kakhulu le nto ibangwa abantu abathathu enkatha ibangwa uMntuli ibangwa itata ibangwa ulokhujana umzamo inkosi yasembongobongweni.
Okay.
Iyakuthelisa. Yes. So mangabe uNkulunkulu engenza isimanga esingasifisa ukuthi senzeke ngoba sinenkinga endlenkulu. Siyafisa umntwana ngaphinda ngena phile noma 100 years. Noma ngaphezulu kwalokho. Kuze lezi nkinga zasenkulu zize zishiye si matured enough ukuthi sikwazi ukwenza yonke lento. Kodwa engikushoyo ukuthi mangathi uyahamba umntwana ngaphinda ngena manje inkathi izohluka lapha phakathi kuzosunguleka iqembu elizoholwa omunye walabo baholi engibabalile.
Kusho ukuthi uPresident Mhlaba isaqhubeka sala lide iqembu.
Umuntu lo yaqhubeka nenkolo nje athola isikhundla esontweni isimfanele athola isikhundla esontweni Mhlabisa sokuthi nje mhlawumbe abe umvangeli noma abe ahlale lapho nje. That is not the leader. Mhlabisa was never born a leader and he will never be a leader.
But bamhlonipha nje.
No, kwamanje ifear yabo kwamanje engibashoya engibabalayo. Ifear yabo enkulu yokuthi if they become president, if Tuli become the president and you got a challenge to be in the National Assembly, While Inkatha Freedom Party is a regional party, it's not even the provincial party. It's a regional party that's based in Zululand. So now they need to go and entertain those things, and they need to attend those municipalities that they've got collusion on, and to make sure that they cater where amale bayithola khona. Njengamanje eParliament lapha kuyisona kade kwenzeka idisaster lapha bonke laba bahola balapha lo mfana wakaZondo lo oyingquqa ngekhanda lekhanda elikhulu izizama zelingaka ikhanda lo mfana lingaka ikhanda lakaZondo. Inkosi yazemba ngomphongweni umzamo obuthelezi umkhulekelo imbongolo le kuthiwa umkhulekelo lo uhlengwa yabona wona happy fosake lesingisi esibolile wena ungijwayela kabi nomkhuleko wena uyangeyisa nomkhuleko ungijwayela kabi kahle hle ungijwayela kabi
utheni umkhuleko kwenza
cha uyanyanyisa nje umkhuleko is a national leader and he should be catering national issues, and it is a national spokesperson. He should not be interfering in ey'ntweni nje ey'thize lapha uyafana nje nohlabisa nje into engekho nje yabona. So if Inkatha can rearrange themselves as a party, look at what is happening in Johannesburg. Inkatha is corrupting the Zulu people because they know the secret about the Zulu people. Zulu people are loyal people. They have them here in KwaZulu-Natal, and then they are following them in Gauteng. That's why they cover hostel, cover, so that they can have that relevance. Do you understand? We are using purpose. So now, balandela that loyalty of the Zulu people. And then they also remain, even in KwaZulu-Natal, they remain the regional party. So I don't see them.
But the regional party kanjani be official opposition edlula ngisho ithi Democratic Alliance bakanje ne-ANC ungasho by regional party.
Where
they even represented we National Assembly banama members I think are more than 5 I think more,
okay
close to 10.
Okay, no okay, it's fine I agree. Count them next year. How many members? Count them next year. Count them next year how many members will be National Assembly, and then they will never have. They're supposed to have their a conference this year, but they will divorce it because they know that they are divided. And all of them, they are waiting for one thing. Ukuthi umntwana ophindanga nekuthiwa hayi cha akasekho bese besala behlukana kahleka ngoba bazohlukana bethanda bengathandi, because umntwana ophinda ngene will forever an ANC member. And because Idina is a Zulu man and is a loyal person, doesn't matter ukuthi wakhimize mngaki, kodwa mawuqala nje umemeza emsamo uthi macingwa nesongonyameni. Mangaka amakhosi asemachunwini, mangaka abantu basemachunwini.
Macingwa ucabanga le nkulumo zakho ezo divide IFP mhlawumbe.
Inkulumo zabo zithi ngubani mina? A public opinion can divide an IFP. A public opinion, what position am I holding? Uyangitakelwa. Zodivide IFP bavela bayidivayidekela bona bafuna nomuntu abazomnameka ngephunga. If they are stupid leaders, they will be divided. But if they are smart leaders, they should learn about what I'm saying. Angangi umuntu mina ngisho ngaphuza utshwala bakho namhlanje ngakusasa mase ungidakela ngizokutshela into uyangidakela. Ngisho ngadla namhlanje ukhipha isithebe esimane selembo lena kuthiwa yasungasithi lekuthiwa yegwili le lembo lena kuthiwa ithi ishe ngaphansi ishe ngaphezulu ishe ngaphezulu ngamva ilokhithi kwamnani akusasa manje uphethele fusak
Macingwane ake sibuye la ensukwini nje uthukuthelisa abantu abaningi la ukhuluma kabi ngabahola abaningi futhi angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani uthe accuse ama-mayors IFP uthi awasazi isingisi ukusho kanjani lokho ngoba i-IFP have got ama-mayors afundile abuya ko-UCT abuya ko-Mangosuthu University of Technology and other different institutional higher learning ukuthatha ukuthi abasazi isingisi
babe ufundani if the IFP can remain the regional party in their presence, what they were going to learn.
But ufunda nokucampaign akuhlukene
no. If they can agree, they are like an NFP NFP is built under the shadow of IFP. Is an engard group of the people, and then bashikiriswa umama uZanele kaMagwaza wabashikirisa ngempela wakhula ngisho umntwana ophinda angene uyamazi nje ukuthi leya mama loya ayonto yokudlala ungazi kahle nje. So lezo zinto lezo, so ke manje ke how possible it is ukuthi beyabaholi ngoba ukufunda nokuhlakanipha kusho ukuba national, ukuthi you must cater the national issues. Namanje nje uhlabisa futhi ngabe udebate ama-issues kagesi lapha, futhi ngabe uyena o-appointwa njengominister kagesi oba kuthiwa uzoappointwa uminister kagesi, kodwa uhlabisa umu-appoint ukuthi iZululand yonke ingenamanzi, uhlabisa wonke uhlupheka as a former mayor yakhona akho ngisho nothing, there's nothing.
Uhlabisa phela akwazi uku-appointwa kwi-executive eholwa i-ANC ngoba akuyona i-IFP ephethe ugovernment, uRamaphosa ohola ugovernment.
No, kungenzeka lokho. A president got all right even to appoint myself, even to appoint Nangu Paul Plose, to 2 members of the National Assembly and the Cabinet that can be appointed everywhere in the country to lead a certain portfolio, because this is government we have voted. And then myself, I can be appointed as the minister of anything, as a national member. Who is clever?
Back again sinongizwe umlando kwaMchunu insizwa yalapha eNkandla. Insizwa ke le engancingi umuntu evela ithi yona iqashe ngenkani yayo encinge eqashwa umuntu. Uyasithembisa ukuthi ngonyaka ozayo yena uyahamba eParliament futhi uzongena. Ngizokhumbula ukuthi ngaphandle nje ukuthi mhlambe uyayikhulumela noma akayikhulumeli, kuke kwaba nomthetho ama political parties amaningi noma ama civil organization aye constitutional court la afika iwin case ukuthi everyone ofuna ukuba represented eParliament must go there with a vote ye public representative, njengoba kusuke kwenzeka kuma councillor asuke ama independent. But ke ngigcine ngakasayinwa into law, kunama delays alokho ekhona eParliament. But once lo mthetho wasayinwa into law, we can actually see abantu abafana nabo Ngizwe noDuduzane Zuma nabo Musi Mayimane bengena eParliament beyimela ngokwabo ngaphandle ukuthi bangene kwamaqembu athize. Mr Mchunu, asibuye la. Ugabe ngevoti lamabhenci ukuthi maningi amabhenci, and ngonyaka ozayo uzimisela ukuthi showcase uyalingenela ukhetho ufuna ukuya kwi-National Assembly.
Angaze ngisho ukuthi ngiyangenela ukhetho uyabheda lapho. Lapho uyabheda nje. Angaze ngisho ukuthi ngiyangenela ukhetho ngithe mina ngizobe kwi-National Assembly. Kumnyama kubomvu.
Futhi kungekhona ukhetho lokho.
Ngayile musu ukufuna ukugumbuluka ukuthi ufuna ukubona khonana ukholwa ibhokisi ukuthi khona idumbu phakathi. Musa wena ukufuna ukubona ukuthi idumbu isidumbu izinto eziphakathi. Kodwa into ebalekile lapho ukuthi mina ngonyaka ozayo I will be in the National Assembly and I will be the minister there. Uminister nje inkani yami izongiqasha, inkani production izongiqasha ukuthi ngiyongena phakathi kwi-National Assembly ngoba ukuqala nje we are very sad as a nation. Without being tribalist, we are the majority of people in southern zone of MSC. Akekho ongangathi njengoZulu. In the African continent, we are the #1 kingdom as a Zulu kingdom. We are the #1 people in KwaZulu-Natal. We are the second in GDP. In terms of economical structure, production and everything, we are the second. After Gauteng. So therefore, without a Gauteng province and KwaZulu-Natal, no one can go to Parliament in this country. If you can say Gauteng stop and don't vote, KwaZulu-Natal stop and don't vote, no one can go to Parliament. You can only see Helen Zille coming back to take his own organization and becoming the president of this country, and then we are go back to dictatorship and apartheid. Therefore, as I'm here as the president of the Benga Nation, I want to tell you and the second record straight that my NC ehlulekile ukurepresenta in the biggest organization like NC in an African continent. Ukuthi kube nomuntu omzulu oyirepresentayo. They fail they fail the country. They no problem with the NC. The problem as an organization. There's no problem with the ANC as an organization, but there is a problem about its odd members and the leadership crisis within the ANC. Because ANC must lead, and they will lead, and they will continue to lead ANC. Because if they don't lead, the whole African continent will collapse. This is a movement of the African people. This is a movement with the Freedom Charter. That charter is representing and all rules and all regulations that will command us as an African people.
But there's an outcry ukuthi already the country economy is in shambles. Actually stage la ekuthiwa i-country collapse because of leadership ye-ANC ebuka ingaphethe kahle. Ama-SOE on a stage la esekuthiwa sekufanele at least kungenele even i-private sector ithathe over because u-government buye ngathi uyehluleka. Even no-Eskom bayawa o-Transnet bayawa. Ukusho kanjani ukuthi i-ANC uma ngabe kuthiwa ayisalidi the country will crumble ukuthathela?
There's no problem with the ANC itself as an organization. There's a problem about the leadership. There's a problem about the president. Akaze kubonakala president one-party njengoba Ramaphosa. President one-party and who can't decide. Yabona yikho into engikhumbulayo yayiflop nayo. Kodwa yenziwa uPresident Zuma a historic that demonstrate ukuthi when you are in charge what you do. Wavulwa namhlanje avuka nje sethi kumele usike ikhaba
Ngizwe okwamchunu.
Athi Minister of Finance.
Ngizwe okwamchunu.
Ngithi mina. Umelo. Lo wayehluka zimali esikoleni. Hayi, akodwa lelizwe niyahlekisa. Hayi, lelizwe leNigeria ayakumahlala.
Ngizwe okwamchunu. One of the bravest celebrities abakwazi ukukhuluma bengesabi ngezinto ezithinta ipolitics. That's why sim-invitile la because thina we don't invite no mubani but we invite certain people.
Ngiyabonga ukubalule lokho. Good.
Macingwane ayisiyeke le ake sibuye lapha. Ithini iview yakho nge-EFF nokubuka ka izinto eyenza ngayo izinto kumanje kuma coalition but mawuba una kwi coalition kusasa sikushintshela isikhulumo elinyizwe. Uthini nge-EFF? Uthini iview yakho?
EFF, those are the ambitious young leaders, very energetic, who speak on what we want to hear as a nation. Well done to Julius Malemba. Well done to the entire leadership of EFF, encouraging everyone to go to school, encouraging anyone to freedom of speech, including myself. Julius, you are my role model. If you were the Zulu man from KwaZulu-Natal, there's no doubt you'll be in the commander of this country. But one day we'll meet and we'll talk. Uyangizwa mfana wami? Well done to what we did in Parliament, but in terms of the national in terms of you kuqukaring, in terms of no, but yabona lento yokuquqa wena mfowethu Pasikakhana. It's called a political game. Instead, in the next generation, uvota kokugcina kungabalekile unless kushintshe umthetho. Ngoba ngikwazi ukuvotela uBlose. Ngoba nginyanya uSikhakhane. Ukuthi uSikhakhane ungihlukumezile, uyangihlukumeza kanje. Bese uBlose ngamavoti ami without telling me. Bese thi yena uyoshada noSikhakhane ukuze babe seyikhundleni. That is an insult to the voters. That is an insult to the voters. Because that is greedy and that is corruption and that is hunger. So that law must be revisited. Ngoba awukwazi ukuvotela EFF noma inkatha ngoba uzonda ANC bese one of the the organization that you have voted for is getting married with an organization that you was trying to divert from, and then they also lead you. So, okusho ukuthi ipolitiki isho ukuthi masses are stupid people and are people afana nenkomo. Sizinkomo thina nje ezilusiwe nje. Idipho namhlanje inkomo iyahamba yazi ukuthi lwesithathu iyahamba nje iyongena ediphini. Iyaphuma ediphini ithi hayi ke uyahlatshwa next week. Yonke le nto le isho ukuthi that is very stupid. That is very stupid. You never see it coming. You never see it coming. They would be the leaders who are like us, who are depending on the masses, who are representing abantu conflicts, who does not own impuphu abayidlayo, who does not own imthombo nempepho abayishisela ngayo imizisho oyisemkhulu onwabelungu. I am the leader.
Asimove la. Sinomuholi la ngiyazi ukuthi umhlonipha kakhulu ubaba Uzwakele Mncwango okade hola iqembu iDemocratic Alliance kwaZulu.
Uthi ngimhlonipha kakhulu ngaliphi? Mana uthi ngimhlonipha kakhulu uyangifunza. Cha ungifunzelani? Shona nawe mangabe phethe uma ukuthi nje cha hayi ubusizwa nje noma usugqishiwe.
Cha kodwa ke besifisa ukuzwa nje iview yakho nangu usengapha manje kwi Action SA ka Herman Mashaba uthi ungathini ukuphawula kwakho?
No, Uzwakele for me is a very powerful politician. A very smart politician. There are azikho ikhundla ngisezwakala nafana. Ongafaki isifonyo kanti ubele usukhubazekile usisaba nokusho ukuthi awusezwakali futhi ngoba nakuthi ukuthi lo baba uyathetha yababa uyathetha ngoba ngoflower nini nikhuluzwe kabi yabo ungiyezwakala yeah kufuna ukuzwakala. And then ke Uzwakele is a very powerful politician, a very smart politician. Because if you look at IFP is led to dictatorship, and positions are occupied by those who are fortunate and those who are forcefully to their positions. If you look at NC, he did a very good job because abantu abamhlophe they are hungry for abantu abamnyama, and umuntu omnyama mayeza kubona in a form of a leadership. That definitely bazomnikeza isikhundla. Kodwa bebeminyuza yabona. So he was smart about that. Njengamanje basebesungula iqembu labo noMashaba. It's a job well done. Angimsoli ngoba uyithi ngoba insizwa yakho nongoma leyana namanje nje ubekela yazi ukuthi ungathula isimanga ukuthi for applause uthole ukuthi Uzwakele angaba idecide ngonyaka ozayo. Uthole ukuthi upremier Uzwakele Mncwango. Khona njena nje enebathe njena neopete abe nopete nababo premier. Yazi ngani? Uthole ukuthi udingakala ihlalo mhlawumbe eziwu3 noma eziwu4 yena nehlalo eziwu3 qhamuka kodwa lapha ukuthi konjani bese ethi cha thathani icabinet yonke nina ANC noma IFP yangithi yabona then bese ninginikeza 1 no 2 yangithi yabona thola ukuthi upremier nje uyena olawula bona laba abantu abathi balokho njani yabona. So ke manje ke that is very important to have such kind of leaders who understand us as a province of KwaZulu-Natal, and I wish him all well.
Uthini ngeDemocratic Alliance nakho ibhekene nenkinga ukuthi isho enqaba abaholi abaningi abahloniphekile abamnyama especially abafana nabo Uzwakele nombali Ntuli nabanye singababala abaningi. Ikuphi inkinga mawubuka?
Inkinga mayibuka abelungu abasoza basithanda. Nozwakele wayengaye kwi-ADA ngoba ethi abantu balungu basithanda. Umuntu oyengaya ngalo mqondo ngoba udla elimhlophe ngisho elawini umusi mayimani. Ndobe imbatha ngengubo emhlophe nje ukukhombisa khona ukuthi vele nophukuphuku ngamengama. Angayokuba isithuphethu nje yabona. Uzongisizingisi sakhe nje ukuthi hayi udla amathasi izingisi. Yabo umusi mayimani. So ngicabanga ukuthi mina kulokho abelungu abasoza basithanda. If besithanda abelungu abasinika umnotho sibanike ipolitiki. Because they are controlling the country through economic structure, not through politics. And politicians, they don't have more money, they have no money. If they do have money, they have stolen that money. Come on. It's either they are using state powers oh, they have stolen that money. So ke manje ke into efanayo umsuku amasende lapha umsuku amasende wena. Wona amasende amasende mina wezana lapha. Ngithi mina ama-politician awana mali bese kuzothi i-economy ingapha kwabamhlophe bese kuzothi wena ufike uthola i-tender government noma i-million noma ka-10 million bese uyasuka mvoka plus uya kwi-private sector akuthi uthole nje 10 million tender uzokhanda izikole ukhona umuntu omnyama oneplant 18 akekho ukhona umuntu omnyama onama-truck akekho ukhona umuntu omnyama oyimayini yehlabathi akekho ukhona umuntu oyimayini yesimende akekho wena ujabulela lo 10% ozogcina ufike kuwona even lo 10% uma ufuna ukuenjoya uyothenga impahla ezibizayo nemoto ebizayo you are still going to private sector. The private sector is running the world, is running the economy, and if we don't see it now, and we will never see it again. So therefore, every economy is on private. Abelunga babange mathenda kodwa bayazi nizobuya nize koSPA nizothenga izinkwa enoyiphakala abafundi bene esikoleni.
Ngomunye wabantu abaqopha umlando la eSouth Africa bahamba bawusakaza kwi-inauguration ka-first black president wase-USA ubaba uBarack Obama. Yini into oyifundile ukuba kwakhe e-US ngoba uye ikhathe eziningi namanye amazwe wahambile yini oyifundile politically nangokwempilo in general?
Into engiyifundile ukuthi ngize ngaba nengane ye-USA. I got a child in USA and the son and the name of my son is uMahluleli Ngizwe Mchunu. Ngathi mina mfana wami uyohlulela izizwe zomhlaba. I proven myself to be a god amongst the next generation of my family because I once said ukuthi no. When I visited several times the United States of America in different occasions, then I saw that we will die and never see such thing. Khona umgwaqo uthi bawuqhamuka ngale ko-Bruins wehlela eManhattan. Ubuka amabhilidi akhona uyongena phakathi eNew York City. Uthi ubuka amabhilidi akhona bese ubona ukuthi hayi cha. In an African continent will die will never see such thing. Ngase ngithatha isinqumo sokuthi hayi ngiyazala la. Ngifuna ukudala umfana oyokwazi ukuthi ahlulele izizwe zomhlaba abe nenkani njengoyise. So what I've learned in America is that people are dedicated and very focused. They are focusing in business. Abantazi nama-CV njengani nje niyafaka ama-CV, niyafaka uku-apply. And then they know that they are on top of the world. Even the young artists in America, when they get on stage, good evening, ladies and gentlemen across the globe. Naphila kwamashu aye kwamasha hey hayi naphila tozuba hey asikhala lapha shestabili kansa kwethu hey so as a son ngani I've traveled 68 countries worldwide. One of the things that made me who I am today and that gave me so much courage to challenge you, ladies and gentlemen, is that I've traveled the world and I've seen the world from the age of 16 and I gained so much experience. That's why I overqualify to lead this country because I know what the world is. There's no continent that I've ever traveled. All over the world I've been and ngifike ngithatha ihlabathi yakhona ngiyathakathaka ngifike ngicela ihlabathi yakhona ngibuye nayo izakhaya ngibuye ihlabathi ngiyibeke nje ngiyibuke ngithi mina ingane zami leli bhodlela linenhlabathi yasendaweni ethize leli bhodlela linenhlabathi yasendaweni ethize just to enjoy that experience and for them to know but ngokwe African culture ngithakatha lokho.
Macongwane asibonge ngesikhathi sakho kube mnandi ukuba nawe sijabulile futhi ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi uhloniphe uzokhuluma nathi esimanje une-schedule esazi kahle ukuthi ithight kakhulu. Amazwi akho okugcina nje usuvalelisa kuwonke lamaqembu
akhona ukuphetha
kuwonke nje lamaqembu akhona la especially la eKZN nakubantu nje bakhona kwaZulu Natal nase South Africa ngani and the globe ezushilo.
One into yokuqala ngizoyisho ukuthi Mtolo Duma wake up, you're about to lose it. You got a potential, Mtolo, Tuma, Namakuku, for it. Lomuga, for it. Mahlaba. Hlanganani, that is sona. Don't live under pressure of your political gimblings and political differences within your party. Then forget about the messes and forget about the commitments that you have made to the public and to the society, because you will look bad. I know that nisapotile wabuzwe limkhize nenyoka naye naphezulu, but indlela okwenzeke ngayo ayizange zenzeke kahle. Namanje ngeke nisifunze lo mongameli enimthola ngeqhoma uRamaphosa. uRamaphosa abamfuna abantu bayaminyanya abantu. You rather push the ANC brand than pushing the Ramaphosa. And Ramaphosa will resign soon, and then you will re-elect your own president that you want. Because if Ramaphosa does not resign, the disaster is coming to the African continent, not in South Africa, not in KwaZulu-Natal. Ramaphosa must resign with immediate effect and allow another conference to take over, like kwenzeka Westfield 2012, if I'm not mistaken. La ubaba Ngizwe Mchunu ebhekene no Willis. Then you re-elect the president of the ANC that will be the face of the party, and not this one of Phala. Bafana bakithi khohlwanish. Noma singakhuluma ubusuku nemini, noma singenzani, akuncenwane abafana babekimi ngiyeka manje. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you that the fire is coming. It's not just the sun. There is a sun and the fire, and the disaster is about to happen. I'm telling you. You, IFP, you have left in a shadow of Umntwana kaPhindangene. Umntwana kaPhindangene have done it all. Have mobilized and was khandela uZulu wethu usufile. Umntwana kaPhindangene wasihloniphela uShembe. uShembe wakhanda ubuholi obulink to the Zulu nation. Kwakhula kwaba into enkulu. Umntwana kaPhindangene have done it all. Zincane izici namaphutha wenzile. Kodwa nina njengabaholi beIFP, into engikwazi ukuyenza ukuthi nibe more corrupt in the name of Umntwana kaPhindangene and IFP, kodwa nizenza amaqile ngoba i-disaster ayinakiwe. You are more corrupt than ANC. Because corruption yena inakiwe. Ingakho nenza nje. You are on a leadership crisis more than the ANC. Because nina, you are under a shadow of one man. Lendifana nobukhosi any yiyo nje IFP nje ifana nse nobukhosi, ifana nse nebandla lakwaShembe. Yabo? So ingcono kabi ANC in terms of leadership. Nobody own ANC. ANC is like SAPC, ESCOM, and other entities. Nobody own them, but they are big. But here IFP was kahle ukuthi khona ubani Umntwana kaPhindangene. When you go to AFF was kahle ukuthi uMalema. And when Malema can crash in an accident tomorrow, kuphelile nge-EFF. You must be very cautious when you are the leader, especially when you are angry, when you create an organization that is only gonna revolve around your name. So now, IFP got the potential, but as disaster as they are, and splitted as they are, they may not lead the province if Umntwana kaPhindangene ngenzeka hamba emhlabeni. They can have a potential. Maybe they can lead. They can need 1 or 2 seats with balite a province. Uma Umntwana kaPhindangene sekhona uNkulunkulu ngamkhumbula. Kodwa mayingahamba Umntwana kaPhindangene ngoba inhlonipho yabo ilele into eyodwa nje kuMntwana kaPhindangene. Then there will be the disaster. Bonke ophumzile bazothi bafuna into yakubo beqhugele into yakubo bethi siqhuga sinjalo. Ngomqhugele into yakithi lento. Bele bethi yabo. Bela abanye bathi singabaholi bathi ubani wena. Boze bakhifana ngisho ngamathe bayalwa phela abantu bakwaZulu laba bayalwa. Balwe kusukela iqembu elisha.
iNFP yona.
NFP. There is no leadership in the NFP. there is not even a crisis. It's a matter of there is no leadership. They need to reorganize themselves and make them the party using the potential they had. Ukuthi balibukhulu umasipala wodwa bawubambayo namanje lapha yabona lo mama ophethe lana la uphathe bangibonile nje impela exixxibuko lapha lo isekela lika lokhunja
Zandile Mnyeni.
uyayuzwa, you are being used, you are a tool, uyisando nje siqongothi sipikile. Mama wami uNkulunkulu amjabulela ubala ungaze uhlaba ngisho ikomo ekhaya, hayikho into yiyo. Ngokuza kumavundla kudlalwa la.
Asibonge. Hayi, asibonge. Hayibo.